There's a moment every dog owner knows. You're at a party, or your coworker just walked through the door, or someone came to fix something in your kitchen. And before you can say hello, before anyone has exchanged a word, your dog has driven their nose directly into that person's crotch with a kind of focused clinical commitment that makes the whole room go quiet. You pull them back, you apologize. The guest laughs it off, and you're left wondering what exactly just happened and whether your dog has any sense of social protocol whatsoever. Here's what I want to tell you. That embarrassing moment isn't random. It isn't rude, and it isn't your dog failing to understand personal space. It's one of the most sophisticated acts of information gathering in the animal kingdom, and the science behind it is genuinely strange. Let me start with what your dog's nose actually is, because most people dramatically underestimate it. A human nose contains roughly 6 million scent receptors. Your dog's nose contains somewhere between 125 million and 300 million, depending on the breed. Their olfactory cortex, the part of the brain that processes smell, is proportionally about 40 times larger than yours. And dogs have a second scent organ that humans don't have at all. It's called the vomeronasal organ, also known as Jacobson's organ, and it sits just above the roof of their mouth. It doesn't process ordinary smells. It processes chemical signals, pheromones, hormonal data, the kind of biological information that doesn't even register as a smell to you but reads like a full document to your dog. When your dog presses their nose into someone's groin, they're accessing that organ directly. They're not being rude, they're reading. So, what are they reading? This is the part that's actually surprising. The groin and armpit regions of the human body carry the highest concentration of apocrine glands. Those are sweat glands that don't produce the thin, watery sweat you get from exertion. They produce a thicker, chemically rich secretion packed with pheromones and volatile organic compounds. Your dog can extract from that region whether you're male or female, whether you're anxious or calm, whether you've recently been ill, whether you're pregnant, where you've been, and what animals you've been near. A 2021 study out of Florida State University found that trained dogs could detect stress hormones in human sweat with an accuracy rate of 93.75%. Not guessing, reading. Your dog is doing a version of that every single time they approach a new person. Here's the part I want you to sit with. Your dog isn't processing this information consciously the way you process a sentence. It's more like your nervous system processes a threat. Fast, automatic, layered. Stanley Coren, a psychologist at the University of British Columbia who has spent decades studying canine cognition, puts it this way. For a dog, sniffing a human is roughly equivalent to reading a short biography. Not just who you are right now, where you've been, what's changed. Whether you're the same person you were the last time they met you, your dog isn't being invasive, they're catching up. And if you're someone they already know, that check-in is updating a profile they've been building since the day you met. There's also a social dynamic in there that most people don't notice. Dogs who are shy or uncertain in new environments will often sniff more intensely and for longer. Dogs who are confident, familiar with their surroundings, and have already formed a clear read on someone will do a quick check and move on. The duration and focus of the sniff is itself data about your dog's internal state. A 2018 study from Emory University, the same lab that trained dogs to lie still in MRI scanners, found that scent-based cues activated the caudate nucleus in dogs with significantly higher intensity when the scent came from a familiar human versus a stranger. Their brain's anticipation center lit up for you before you even walked into the room. The sniff, at that point, is almost a formality, a greeting that confirms what they already suspected. The dogs most likely to sniff strangers with the most intensity are often the ones described by their owners as shy, anxious, or slow to warm up. That's not a contradiction. Those dogs are doing more intensive intake because the unfamiliar is stressful. They're running more processing. The sniff is their due diligence. And when you try to stop them mid-assessment, you're cutting off the exact process that would have allowed them to settle. A dog that gets to complete the sniff will often relax visibly afterward. They've filed the report. They know what they're dealing with now. That's not a personality quirk. That's a nervous system doing exactly what it was built to do.